Hello. Good evening, dear traveler. My sincerest apologies. You startled me, that's all. It has been so very long since I last welcomed a guest into my home. Come in. Oh, I see. You've wandered so far, haven't you? The night carries such restless souls to my doorstep, but I never truly expect them to stay. When I first heard the knock, I thought it was nothing more than the wind whispering its lonely song. No one comes here. Not anymore. And yet, here you are. Oh, you must be so tired. Come closer. Sit by the fire. Let the warmth chase away the lingering chill that clings to your bones. The world out there is cruel, isn't it? But here, there is only quiet. Are you hungry? Here, take this. It is fresh, made just this morning. Though I must admit I never expected to have company. It's been so long since I've had someone to share a meal with, to sit across from, to speak with. Oh, my apologies. Do not fret, my dear traveler. Tonight is not the time for burdens. Tonight is for rest. Ah, but, but my apologies, dear traveler. But the hour grows late, and even I must succumb to the quiet pull of slumber. I shall retire to my chambers, though I trust that you will find this place to your liking. They will simply keep you safe. Here, take these. They are soft, warm blanket. Let them shield you from the lingering cold. There is no need to remain alert. No need to keep watch. Nothing will harm you here. Nothing will take you away. The night will pass in silence, undisturbed, untouched by the troubles that haunt the waking world. So finish your meal and warm yourself by the fire. I shall see you with the first light of dawn. Good morning, dear traveler. I trust your sleep was restful. I do hope the blankets kept you warm through the night. You looked so serene, so at ease, as if for the first time in a long while, you truly let yourself rest. That makes me happy. Are you ready for another adventure? Ah, but that would have to wait, I'm afraid. The storm has not yet passed. No, it has only grown stronger. Furious winds, relentless rain. The very earth itself protests against any thoughts of leaving. You wouldn't last out there, not with the cold seeping into your bones, not with the storm howling against your every step. It would be foolish to even try, so I urge you to stay. Stay where it is safe, where the walls shield you from the merciless wrath of nature. Stay here, with me. Come, sit. I have made breakfast. Something warm. It has been so long since I've shared a meal with anyone. Too long. Won't you indulge me? Just this once? Let us eat together. Please? Tell me, what brings a fine traveler like you to such a lonely, forsaken place? This land is forgotten. Its roads rarely tread upon. The world has long abandoned it. A quest, you say? Oh, how noble. But does this quest truly lead you here? To this very place? How odd. No one comes here by choice. You got lost. Oh, how unfortunate. Oh, I do hope you'll find your way soon. I truly do. Me? Oh, what a strange question. What about me indeed? I have been here for as long as I can remember. A lifetime, perhaps even longer. My parents, they were here once, but they are gone now. And so I remain. This house, this place, it is all I have ever known. There was nowhere else to go. No one to take my hand and lead me away, so I stayed. Lonely? Oh, yes. Yes, it has been lonely. So terribly, unbearably lonely. At first, I thought I could endure it, that the silence would be my companion, that the walls would whisper to me in place of laughter. But silence is a cruel thing. It stretches, it lingers, it festers. It seeps into your mind, into your very soul, until it is all that remains. That is why, when I heard that knock, when I opened the door and saw you standing there, my heart nearly leaped from my chest. I was afraid at first. I won't lie to you. No one ever comes here. No one ever finds me. But then, oh, then I realized I wasn't alone anymore. Someone had come. Someone was here. I felt giddy, lightheaded, as if I were waking from a long, endless dream. See, you're the first person I've spoken to in so long. The first warm presence to fill this place with something other than shadows. And now that you're here, now that I've felt what it's like to have company again, oh, how could I ever let that go? Oh? No, I didn't say anything, dear traveler. You must be hearing things, but that's all right. Perhaps the wind is playing tricks on your ears? Or perhaps you are simply still tired. Yes, that must be it. The mind does wonder when it's weary, doesn't it? I only meant to say that it has been so long since I've had company, and your presence, oh, it is most welcome. It fills this place with something warm, something alive. I had almost forgotten what that felt like. And it got me thinking, why should this moment end? Why should you leave? You could stay, you know. Forget about the tiresome quest of yours. What purpose does it truly serve? Who even sent you on such a journey? Do they wait for you? Do they even care? No, I don't think they do. If they did, you wouldn't be here, in a place like this, wandering so far from where you belong. You see, those who take on quests like yours, those who find themselves lost in these woods, are often the ones with nothing to return to. No family to greet them, no gentle hands to pull them close and whisper, "Welcome home." So why not make a home here instead? The forest is bountiful, more generous than you might think. Food, water, shelter, everything you could ever need is right here. You wouldn't have to struggle, and you wouldn't have to be alone. We could be happy here, together. Imagine it, the two of us sharing meals, laughing beneath the moon, whispering secrets the wind dare not carry away. Wouldn't that be lovely? No burdens, no expectations, no cruel world waiting to swallow you whole, just us. Ah, but I've said too much, haven't I? There is a hint of hesitation in your eyes. Did I touch a nerve? Oh, how thoughtless of me. Truly, my deepest apologies. It's just that loneliness is just such a dreadful thing. It gnaws at you, burrows deep into your bones, wraps around your heart until all you can feel is the cold. I have lived in that cold for so long, and when you've been lonely for as long as I have, it changes you. It twists the way you think, the way you feel. The silence becomes heavy, the nights become endless, and the days, oh, The days lose their warmth entirely. But now you're here, and suddenly everything feels brighter, lighter, warmer. So tell me, dear traveler, would it really be so bad to stay? It wouldn't be, right? It wouldn't be so terrible to stay. You've already done so many noble things, I'm sure. You have fought battles and endured hardships, proven your worth 100 times over. Why bother completing the task? Why chase after something that will only lead to more struggle and more suffering? Here, here there is peace. Here you are safe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I must sound foolish, mustn't I? I rambling like this, clinging to you with my words as though they might tether you here. But you must understand, it has been so long since I've spoken to anyone, so long since I've had another soul to share this place with. The silence, it festers, it gnaws, it whispers, and I fear I may have forgotten what it is to be real. But then you came, and you looked at me, and listened to me, and for the first time in so long, I felt as if I truly existed. Not a shadow cast upon these lonely walls, not just a ghost drifting through an empty house. Do you know what that means to me? No, of course you don't. You couldn't possibly understand. You've had people, haven't you? Comrades, friends, a purpose, something to fight for, someone to return to. But me, have had no one, no names whispered in the dark, no footsteps echoing beside mine. Only the wind, the cold, and the silence. Oh, that silence, it wraps around you like a second skin, slithers into your lungs until it chokes the breath from your lips. It tells you things, terrible things, until you can't even remember if your own thoughts are truly your own. Oh, to be alone again. After feeling this warmth, this joy, after remembering what it is to speak and be heard, to reach out and have someone there, I don't think I could survive it. I don't think I want to survive it. Am I asking too much? Is it truly so selfish to want someone to stay, to matter to someone, to want to be someone, instead of just an echo in an empty home? You're a hero, aren't you? Brave, noble, compassionate. That's why you fight, why you struggle, to protect, to save, to help those in need. Well, I need you. I need you more than you could ever understand. I know I shouldn't ask for this. I know it's wrong. I know it's selfish, but I don't care. I can't care. Not when the thought is losing you makes my chest feel hollow, makes my hands tremble like they might break apart entirely. I can't be alone again, not after knowing what it's like to feel warmth. Not after knowing you. You're all I have now. You're all I've ever wanted. Please don't take that away from me. Would it really be so terrible to stay? To let go of all the pain, all that struggle? What is it that awaits for you beyond these walls? What is out there that is worth leaving me behind? Because I will tell you this, dear traveler. Nothing awaits you beyond these woods except the same cold indifference that drove you here in the first place. Out there you are nothing. But here you are everything. I see you, I hear you, I need you. Please, I'm begging you, don't leave me. Stay here with me. Just a little longer. Please, wouldn't that be better? No? I see. How disappointing. How tragic. I had truly hoped. But no matter. It was foolish of me, wasn't it? To think, even for a moment, that you might understand. My apologies. I need to be alone. What are you doing here? What are you doing in my room? No, it's not what it looks like. What am I doing? What does it look like I'm doing? I'm making sure that you stay, that you never leave, that you remain by my side, exactly where you belong. Did you really think I would just let you go? That I would simply smile and wave as you disappeared into the cold, empty world? No, no, that's not how this works. That's never how this was meant to work. You think that just because you hesitate, just because you doubt, that I will doubt too? That I will let you slip away just because your heart wavers? No, my love. I decided long ago. I decided the moment I saw you, the moment I felt your presence fill this hollow, forsaken place. You don't get to walk away. Not when I have waited for so long, so long. Not when I have suffered. I have been patient. Haven't I been so patient? So gentle. I have given you space. I have listened. I have cared. But still you speak of leaving. Still you dream of a life without me. Why? Why? When I have given you everything. When I have opened my heart to you. When I have trusted you not to leave me like all the others. Because that is what they always do. They come, they take what they need, and then they vanish. They abandon me, they turn their backs and leave me to rot in this empty, endless silence. But you were supposed to be different. You were supposed to stay. You were supposed to see me, to understand me, to know deep in your heart that you were mine just as I am yours. But you hesitate. You resist. You speak of freedom as if it were something you truly wanted. You don't get to leave me. Not like the others. Not after all this. Not after you made me believe again. Not after you gave me hope. You don't understand what that means. To someone like me. To someone like... You don't understand what it means to wake up each day and know that no one is waiting for you. That no one even remembers you exist. You don't know what it's like to be left behind over and over and over and over again, to feel the day stretch into eternity with nothing but echoes for company. To watch as the world moves forward without you forgetting you, as if you were nothing more than a shadow in the corner of their eye. You don't know that. I can't go back to that silence. I won't go back to that void. You don't understand it. I need you. I need you more than you could possibly comprehend. I need you like the earth needs the sun, like the sea needs the moon, like a heart needs to beat. To be forgotten. You don't get to do that to me. You can't be that cruel. You won't be like the rest. You aren't allowed to be like the rest. I won't let you. Do you hear me? You're mine now. Mine. I found you. You came to me. You belong to me. You belong to me forever. You're my light, my salvation, my reason for being. You're mine. Mine to keep, mine to hold, mine to love. You belong to me and I belong to you, and we are bound and twined, wrapped so tightly around each other that there is no separating us now. Do you understand? Huh? This is why I'm doing this. I am casting a spell around this forest so you could never leave me again. You have ruined me, my love, tainted me with your presence so deeply that I cannot exist without you, and neither can you exist without me. We are the same now, two halves of a whole, two souls that cannot be parted. You can't break that bond. You can't escape it. You can't escape me. Never. Don't even try. Don't even think about it. Because if you do, if you so much as let the thought linger in your mind, if you dream of running, of vanishing into a world that does not deserve you, I will have no choice. I will lock every door. I will seal every window. I will weave my will into the very walls around us so that no path exists beyond me. I'll bind you to me so tightly, so completely that you'll never be able to break free. Oh. Oh, don't look so frightened. It's for your own good, dear traveler. For our good. The world out there is cruel, my love. It is cold, unfeeling, indifferent to your existence. But I am not. I am warm. I am loving. I am devoted to you in ways no one else ever could be. Why would you ever want to leave that? Huh? You'll never see the sun again. You'll never feel the wind. You'll never hear another voice except mine. That is the fate you have chosen the moment you stepped into my arms. The moment you let me love you. You knew, didn't you? Deep down, you always knew that this was inevitable. The moment you stepped into my house. That once I had you, I would never let you go. And yet you still let yourself fall. You let yourself belong to me, and now, my love, you must live with that choice. So, if you try to leave, I'll do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes to keep you here. But because you interrupted me, I will be civil this time. If you try to leave, I'll do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes to keep you here. I don't care if you scream. I don't care if you fight. I don't care if you hate me. As long as you're here. As long as you stay. As long as I never have to be alone again. I'll lock you away. I'll hide you from the world. I'll keep you all to myself until you understand, until you accept that you belong to me. Because you do. You always have and you always will. You were made for me. Crafted, shaped, destined to be mine. Oh, my love, don't you see? This is fate, and you cannot escape it. You don't get to leave, alright? You don't get to abandon me. You don't get to break me just because you're scared. Just because you're selfish. I won't allow it. I won't let you destroy me. Just because you want to run away. So stay. Accept your fate. Accept your place. By my side. Forever. 'Cause I will make you happy. I'll love you. I'll give you everything you could ever need. I'll keep you safe. I'll protect you until the end of time. As long as you stay with me.